Hello guys, maybe you remember the video where I prepared the expansion backpack, the newer version for my TX-500 for my Russian device, so my device what is lying in Russia. So in this video I will show you how I added the newest version to this TX-500 here. As you can see, the older version has a space beneath the TX-500 where I used this space to store my self-made DigiRig mobile under question mark. So this was the beginning of this design, and now I want to change it. I have my own sound card. The new sound card is placed below the speaker, what you see here, and it fits all into this left plastic part. So as we go through the video, here disconnect all the connectors from the left part. I disassemble and everything. Here are two plastic lines. What I'm unmounting in this aluminium tube. There is my battery pack, and what I'm doing now is I'm checking the voltage level of each battery, because I not have done this for quite some time. So I will measure now the voltage level of each battery, that the balancing is working. To see there is the small PCB what you see here, where what is responsible for the balancing. So one cell, this has 3.9 volt. I measure another one. It has also 3.91, nearly to the 100th position, correct. The last cell also, there is only 2 millivolts, 2 or 3 millivolts difference. So this balancing working perfect. I have to say I had no problems with this version of my expansion pack. It works great. Also with this self-made DigiRig 500. I can only repeat this. If someone has not access to order a DigiRig mobile, you can really make this by yourself. Also if you have some soldering skills, you can just solder a USB hub together with a USB sound card and a USB to serial converter, what you need for the CAT control. The biggest work in general is connecting all these cables. There is not so much space. Some things have to be soldered, like the power connector. And I'm just making the cable management more or less to fit to the new version. Cable management under question mark is not really like it's professional should look. But it's funny because now I have the sound card under the speaker. I first thought I will not be able to do this from the space. I thought I will need more space. This is why I had in the beginning, in the first version, an additional space below the TX-500. And now I'm thinking already if it's possible to add also a Raspberry Pi into this left plastic part. And then I would have everything. I now only need to turn on the device and everything would start automatically. This would be the perfect solution. At the moment I still need to add or connect the Raspberry Pi with a USB-C cable and connect also the power for the Raspberry Pi. It's two connectors, not a lot, but if I could improve this also, the Raspberry Pi in this plastic part on the left, this would be really great. I think it's not impossible, but that there need to be improvements from the PCB boards, cable management, of course. This fuse is far too big. What you see here now is I forgot that I had in the beginning the switch for the microphone on this speaker plastic. What you see with lots of holes, this plastic piece with lots of holes for the speaker, there is a switch. And with this switch you are switching between the speaker on the built-in speaker in this plastic part, and you can switch it to the microphone speaker. Not really sure if I even need this, because I am using all the time the bigger speaker, because it sounds much better than the speaker microphone. And then I changed it at some point. I moved the speaker switch from the right to the left side, and I forgot that I had this the old plastic part here for the switch on the right side. So with the Dremel I cut it just this hole. I had no other idea how I can make this. This will not look good, but I will replace this plastic part. This is laser cutted. Needs a lot of time for all these holes with the laser cutter. Yeah, maybe there are better solutions. I mean, I have just a hobby laser cutter. It is not really super fast. Yeah, screwing it all together, I think I made already all connections on the inside. I remember the audio I connected wrong first. I had the input was to the output and the output to the input, or vice versa. And the audio was not working. But then I switched it, and after this, everything was working like expected. Some screws I had to cut. These screws I needed to remove again. I have not. In Russia I have only very little equipment. I don't have a set of metric screws or something like this, so I had to cut some. I ordered some screws, but I used only 2 screws for these plastic parts on both sides. This metal, with the battery pack, this is slides into this plastic part left and right, only a few millimeters, but this is enough to hold it in place. You don't need more. This is and then I tested it all, and everything was working good, working fine. I already made 2 contacts, targeted contacts to Vienna with this setup, with the newer version. So I have now 2 nearly identical setups. One is lying in Russia. I'm every year I'm here for holidays. Half of my family is from here, and one device is in Vienna. So here I show you again this Sound Blaster USB hub and USB to serial converter, how I made it in the first version. Yeah, it's a cable disaster, but it will work too. It was working fine all the time. So thank you for watching, and see you like always in the next video.